Welcome to Please Drink Responsibly.
And we are live, back at it again with the Please Drink Responsibly.
This is so bad.
Fuck you,
This is a
dude.
terrible intro.
Fuck you, baby. That was good. That was golden. Welcome back to another episode of Please Drink Responsibly. We're out here and we're drinking responsibly this evening.
I'm not.
No?
This is Italian?
Take a shot right fucking now, brother.
What?
Yeah.
You didn't
well,
know Fernet was Italian?
Thought it was Argentinian.
No,
What?
they just like to drink it there.
Well, hey, you know what? That's
why we learned.
Hey, Zach, what are we drinking?
Hey, we're drinking Fernet Branca.
Hell yeah, bro. Bartender's handshake.
Yep, that's right there, baby. This is a drink
I
that
hate
we
this shit,
hold
dude.
close to our hearts
drink it.
here at Please Drink Responsibly. If you're an industry worker in Las Vegas, and maybe that tradition carries over state lines or city lines,
Stop.
We'd like to formally put some respect on Fernet Branca, and you've probably experienced this before if you're a nightlife worker here and maybe in another place, but this is something that's, I feel, classic to the city when it comes to service industry workers. Most people have ripped a good shot or two of Fernet Branca in their day.
Or 5,000.
Yep, 4,000 or 5,000.
I've probably shot Fernet more than anything else.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Yeah, and to be honest with you guys, I've never actually been a fan of this
Me
product
either.
here.
Mm-mm.
Nope. But,
Nope.
I like
Still-
the Menta.
But I
Still drink it all the time, though.
I think that the true beauty of Fernet lies in the fact that you experience this not so pleasant taste with some people after a nice long shift.
Or
that
you got
work
your
with.
asses fucked.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
you sit
IRL.
there on your common ground of fucking just getting slammed busy, and you rip a shot of Fernet. It doesn't taste good, but
But man.
everybody rivals in the pain
Yeah.
of the shift, and they rival in the pain of the Fernet, and that's what brings us all together here. And this evening on Please Drink Responsibly, we're gonna be just pouring a good shot. of
Taking
this
at
back.
least 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
sure.
I don't know about that, but
You know,
I'll be taking one for sure.
on
yeah.
last week's episode, I was violently hungover, and I
Yeah.
will say on this week's episode, I'm also still a little violently hungover.
Oh, there we go.
However,
Keaton, you gotta stop drinking,
you
bro.
really
do.
You gotta stop, bro.
I
Dude,
do.
We're all about drinking responsibly here, and it seems like one of our members.
I'm lacking.
Did you Uber?
Last night, yes.
Then you
Oh,
drink responsibly.
That's good.
In my opinion, you can get as drunk as you want, wherever you want, as long as you don't commit any crimes, which includes drinking and driving. You don't fucking cause trouble where trouble's not wanted. You know what I'm saying?
But
I think that's drinking responsibly.
as hungover as I am, I can always rip a shot of Fernet.
That's very true. Fernet, I feel like, just makes you feel better if you're hungover, low key.
Now, this is, I'm going to make this up here, but this is basically a fact. I am going to say that this is the bartender's handshake because one night at a bar, these guys just got their asses railed. You know what I'm saying? Like, no lube, no condom, just big, deep dick in it all night. And they ran out of everything. They got fucked so hard that they ran out of every single thing at that bar except for one bottle. And at the end of their shift, they were like, you know what? I need to rip some shot skis. What do we got left? Well, we got Fernet.
Oh yeah, baby.
And that's the
Let's-
story of Fernet that I made up.
Let's get in on this here. Let's have a good cheers.
Well, okay, so just so before I even finished typing it, I typed in "why do bartenders," and the first thing that popped up was "drink Fernet."
Yeah.
I didn't even have to finish typing it. So we're about to find out why they actually do drink Fernet.
Cheers,
so.
gentlemen. I want to take a good sniff
Cheers.
of this guy.
Yeah, in case you guys don't know while they're sniffing it, Fernet is an Amaro. It's a very specific. It's a specific kind of Amaro because Branca is the most popular brand of Fernet, but there are other Fernets out there. Other Fernets exist in the wild, but Branca is just the most wildly popular Fernet for sure.
Yeah.
So it's got a bunch of herbs and spices and clove and cinnamon and baking spices and shit like that in it. Really pungent flavor. Hard to put it next to something else. You know,
Jaeger
Yeah.
maybe.
Jaeger's still, I feel like, a little sweeter, a little bit more viscous, a little bit like
Worse.
more anise, definitely more like licoricey and anisey.
Yeah.
Where Fernet's got a lot more flavors going on, but Fernet still burns. I will say Fernet, in my opinion, is definitely best served as cold as you have it here. The best the one time I took a shot of Fernet and I was like, wow, that was amazing. There's this bar, I think it was in Newport, that had Fernet on tap, and it came out of a tap ice fucking cold.
That's cool.
Like frozen almost. And I was like, dude, this is delicious. I was like, I could drink Fernet on tap all the time.
There's a local bar that I went to. I actually went there last night, but they had this cocktail, and it was called a Girl Scout cookie, and it was Fernet, but it was like in a slushy machine.
Was it Fernet Menta?
Um,
Like a Thin Mint, girls? Or no?
It was, but
Okay.
I don't think it was the Menta. I think they actually just used regular Fernet and then maybe creme de menthe or something. But they put it in a slushy machine, and it came out frozen and slushy and delicious. It was good. It's fucking good. I will also say that Fernet Menta, I could drink that all the time. That's so easy to drink. It's like drinking a York peppermint patty. Regular Fernet is I don't know. I remember the first time I did one. It was our coworker Justin at the time. We went to a little shithole that's right next to Nora's, the Italian restaurant that Norm and I work at. And we went to this little shithole dive bar because that's where everybody went after work all the time. And it was like my first week there, and they got me a shot of Fernet. It was like an initiation, and I drank it, and I was like, "This is awful." And they're like, "Yeah, get ready to do it a lot more." And it's been that way ever since. It's kind of just something you do, suffer in solidarity.
So I have a personal little story here, since it is an Amaro and technically considered a digestif. This past week or so, my fiance has been struggling with a case of the stomach rumblies, right?
Constipated.
No, not constipated. But she kept getting stomach aches, right? And having this stomach ache that just kept coming back after everything she ate. And so she came into our restaurant the other day, and same thing started happening. She ate some food, her stomach started hurting, and so I suggested, kind of as a joke, well, actually, I think her dad suggested it first and ended up bringing it to her, just a shot of Fernet, because it helps to digest and sort of ease the stomach.
It does.
And truthfully, I kind of was like a little pessimistic about my view about it. I was like, I don't know if we just give her Fernet if her stomach is, hurting. But by God, she took a shot of that Fernet, and I'm not joking. 5 minutes later, she was like, I feel so much better right now. And I was like, oh, hell yeah. Okay, cool. Like, perfect. Like, so it does do that same sort of effect when it comes to ailing, like a nice tummy ache. Like as well as like chartreuse and like various other Amaros, like they're all sort of like multi-purpose when it comes to that. But Fernet, I can 100% vow and preach for the fact that it'll put an end to a nice tummy ache you got going there. So, and help alleviate some of those digestive problems that you might be experiencing. But just as a little fun thing here, I've got a couple facts about Fernet that maybe we weren't aware of before, so I wanted to go through some of those with you if you guys are cool with it. I see Norm's got his phone over there. So
yeah, I got a bunch of Fernet stuff too, but yeah, I'm sure you'll probably say what I got a couple. Say.
Let me run through a couple of them. Fernet, its trademark bitterness comes from 4 of its main ingredients: rhubarb, aloe vera, chinchona. I don't know how to say that. Bless you. Thank you. It's CINCHONA. I'm not familiar with what that is or as an ingredient, but anyway,
I can find out.
Chocolate as well. And initially, it was invented in 1845 as a remedy for cholera. It's just because the chinchona or whatever is a natural antibacterial. The tea that gets used in it is rich in tannins and a natural remedy for fevers. And myrrh is considered good for the stomach. Aloe vera is a natural laxative, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah. So your story earlier about Mano having an upset stomach, I'll tell you, the last time I took a shot of Fernet, I took one like for a lunch shift. It was like last Friday. And had some regulars come in and do a shot of Fernet with me. Immediately, I had to take a shit.
Yeah,
There
you go.
It made. It's never happened that quickly, that I was like, oh no, this shot of Fernet definitely made me have to poop. But this Fernet definitely made me have to poop. All right. Back
Yeah,
to
so
you.
that thing you said, the
Chinchona.
Cinchona?
Cinchona.
It's part of the rhubarb family, apparently.
Oh, okay.
It's like one of the 23 species of trees and shrubs in that family. And yeah, it's just supposed to be like good for your tummy. Because Fernet was originally made medicinal, but then the Branca family is actually what made it popular to drink as like alcohol.
Yeah.
So Branca blew it up.
This is a cool one that I didn't actually know. Fernet Branca was considered medicinal and was actually sold during the Prohibition. It was registered with the FDA and sold over the counter in pharmacies until the 1940s. So that's actually kind of sick, and I could definitely see why too. The versions that were produced at this time, it said, had a lower alcohol content than the Italian version and contained more aloe vera. So that they could bolster the claims of it being medicinal. But I could definitely see why they would fight for this to sort of be like some sort of pharmaceutical aid, because it does have great digestive properties, and it definitely does do the trick. Like if you've ever had a big meal and finished it down with a shot of Fernet, I feel like it does sort of alleviate a little bit of that sort of bloated feeling that you can have pretty quickly. So I love Fernet, man. It's not my favorite flavor, but I do love it for what it stands for and what it can do for your body. So good job, Fernet.
And it's not from Argentina. It's from Italy.
Yeah.
Italy. But it is, even on this website, it's like, it is Argentina's, I think I checked this years ago when we have a friend of ours that's in the industry who's from Argentina who has always talked about Fernet and like Fernet and Cokes and everything. I think Argentina drinks twice as much Fernet as the rest of the world combined.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I noticed there's a big thing here that says that it's like sort of in a way their unofficial drink.
It is. It's
And they
their
drink
like
it with,
it is their official cocktail of like Argentina.
They drink it with Coke,
Yep,
which
it's
when
just
I
Fernet
think
and Coke.
when I think about Fernet and Coke together, I'm actually like, that
Maybe.
sounds pretty
Yeah.
fucking good, to be honest with you. I could definitely see the flavor of Fernet going really well with the flavor of a nice Coca-Cola, a nice cold Coca-Cola.
Yeah, it even says here, it says Argentinian culture is, it became such a big thing to have Fernet ingrained in it that they drink the majority of global supply of Fernet every year.
Yeah. They
That's
also used more than 70% of the world's saffron at a certain point, which saffron is like a super
Saffron's fucking
expensive herb.
Is it still expensive?
I think it is.
Yeah.
I think it is the most expensive herb that you can use, and one of the most expensive cooking supplies that you can use in a dish.
Saffron's just that shit that looks like red straw.
ribbons.
Yeah,
Right?
sort of like red ribbons, red straw. Yeah,
Yeah.
but it does. It has a great flavor, and it does supply a lot to a dish.
You don't need to use a lot.
and everything.
It's fair.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, but it's good. Yeah, it does
Um,
it does its job. That's for sure.
There's also like some culture behind Fernet where if you sell enough of it, then your local liquor rep would give you like a Fernet coin, and that's like it's a brag. It's you being like, I sell so much damn Fernet, they gave me this cool little coin, and you keep it with you wherever you go. and then when you and all your bartender friends are out having a drink, whatever, you pull out. Everybody pulls out their coin. You order a round of Fernet. Everybody pulls out their coin, and then whoever doesn't have a coin has to pay the bill, basically. So.
Yeah, and so the whole thing with it being like a bartender thing is saying that it started as like fellow bartenders going out to other bars, and they didn't want to like just openly tell the bartender they were a bartender, so they just asked the bartender if they wanted to do a shot of Fernet with them, and then after that, usually the bartender at the bar is like, "Do you work somewhere?" And then you're like, "Yeah, I do," and then that's how that all started. So it's just like a secret way of you letting the bartender know that you also work in the industry.
Yeah.
If you're just like, "You want to do a shot of Fernet?" And then they're like, "Oh, you've done what I do.
Yeah.
You do my job."
Yeah. And when I was at I will be honest, that's the exact reason why I order shots of Fernet.
Yeah.
But when I was at Liquid Diet, little local cocktail lounge here, I asked them and I was like, "Hey, yeah, I'll go ahead and do one." No, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
If you, both of you are going in, then I feel like I have to do it.
There's no pressure, dude. I respect you and your opinions.
No.
I don't think you're a bitch if you don't.
Listen here,
Zach's doing it,
All
brother.
right.
We're all
One
doubling
thing-
down
hey,
on the Fernet.
I want you guys to know one thing right now, all right? If there's one thing that you need to know about me, it's that if we're going to war, then I'm not going to take the back seat on that, all right?
I respect you.
Yeah, we're going to war, then I'm going to, hey, you know what?
I will
Pour me up.
happily hide behind you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll be
All
right. I'll be right.
Bullet shield.
Yep.
It's going to be hard for you. You're quite a large man.
I am. I'll have to duck down.
You are the
make
biggest
myself
guy on the
small.
pod.
Yeah. You are the tallest man on the podcast.
And just like general, like larger, like you.
Soon to be jacked. I made it a promise to myself that I would be ripped by your wedding.
Yeah?
So I'm going to get back in the
dude.
gym. My goal is just to be jacked.
Go ahead and take
by
a
your
look
wedding.
over to your left. You see those little red stripes
The
over
bong?
Yeah, I see.
Oh, sorry.
not the dab
Oh,
race.
okay,
Nope.
my bad,
Nope.
dude. Shit.
Look a little more to the
The
left there.
pull-up rig?
Yep, I got a nice big
Nice,
pull-up
dude.
bar because recently that's been my thing, right? Like I haven't been in the gym, but that's always been working out.
I
Has
respect
always
that.
been like a core principle that I've always done in my life. But just recently, due to the fact that I have little time working on music, this podcast, and a full-time job amongst having, 2 families to sort of go and see and like friends to hang out with, time has become very limited and I haven't been in the gym as much as I'd like to be. So in order to remedy that, I've just taken a little more time throughout my day recently to do some pull-ups, to do some push-ups, do some squats, some lunges, and like sort of at least give myself not necessarily like a full strenuous workout, but like at least in order to maintain and like, get the blood flowing and stuff, and like it's good for my mental as well. Like I'm gonna start, making sure I'm doing push-ups, doing pull-ups.
Doesn't make you
all
feel
those
good,
things,
you know?
Yeah,
After you get a
exactly.
good workout in, you usually feel better about
At
your
least
day.
even just like doing I feel like a set of pull-ups or a set of push-ups.
Yeah.
It's like you can feel the blood rush through your body, and you can feel that like instantaneous like release of like dopamine and serotonin and stuff, and it's good for just like regulating your system, So like I've decided even if I don't have enough time to be hitting the gym the way that I should be, still get the blood flowing,
Something's
still
better
get it
than
pumping.
nothing.
Yeah, still get it pumping, still get it going, and that's good. So
Yep.
And I hate the gym. I
know you do.
I
know.
don't like it. It's stinky in there.
Oh God, it's stinky.
I don't like the people that go to
There's
gyms.
bad bitches that go, though.
Yeah, but they're annoying.
Yeah,
And they just want a beefhead. And even if I was a beefhead, I'm not one at heart. But I will say I hate going to the gym. I hate doing the pre-workout. I hate everything about gym culture. But I love the way I feel afterwards, and that is worth it. But it's so hard for me to get off my ass and into the gym. I usually just like to do push-ups and shit at home as well. I like to go to the fitness center at my apartment complex because they just renovated it, and I don't have to talk to people at 1 a.m. And I hate working out as well, like doing all the work in there. So what I do is I just go in, I superset everything. I just work out, no breaks.
Go hard, get it done, bro.
Yeah,
Get in, get out.
An hour and a half workout, I do it in 45 minutes because I just push it. You know what I'm saying?
It's good.
It's probably not the best for my body to just continuously superset everything all the time, but
it is.
It is good for my.
It is
great.
It's great.
Then
it's great for
then
your
I'm
body.
Doing it right, and then I get the fuck out of there.
Because I mean, when you think about it, at the end of the day, what you're doing when you're trying to work out is you're trying to get your heart pumping that blood, dude, and like and getting it to where it's like to getting it into a strenuous activity.
Yeah, where you almost
and
pass
so
out.
It's like you don't necessarily need to work out for an hour and a half or 2 hours to get a solid workout in. If you can give yourself 30 minutes of just like going hard, that's all you need, man. If you're just working to sort of be healthy, that's all you need.
Yeah.
You need a hard 30-minute strenuous activity to get your blood flowing, get the lungs sort of pumping, and you're like getting all that oxygen in. It's good for you, man. And it's like
I feel better about my day,
dude.
You know?
And you know the reason why is like they say that the number one thing you can do to like fight depression and things in your life is to
Shoot
work
yourself
out.
in the head.
No. Good guess.
That doesn't fight it, that kills it.
Good,
Damn right.
Good.
Yeah, but fighting is different.
It was a good guess, but no, that's sort of where you want to go. You want to go for a nice 30-minute sort of workout,
Cheers,
get your blood
boys.
pumping, and let's rip the shot of Fernet, boys. Here we go. Cheers.
Also, I think if I were to extend the workout, it would just be cardio. I don't do cardio, really. I walk my dog every day, and I take her on nice medium length walks, but I don't
and honestly,
I don't spend half an hour on the treadmill. Or
bartending
whatever.
is also somewhat cardio.
Not the way I do it.
Yeah, it is. You're on your feet for 6 hours.
Yeah.
You are burning calories just by standing up.
Thank you.
Like being on your feet, you are burning calories, and you move a lot behind a bar.
True.
Yeah.
Especially today, dude.
It's not like intense cardio. It's not like going on a Stairmaster for 30 minutes, but it's like
it gets the
you
heart
get
rate elevated.
steps in and you're moving.
Bro,
You're doing things.
When I was a bar back, that was a workout. I'd be running up
Yeah,
and
bar
down
back
stairs.
is a lot, dude.
Running up and down stairs 5 or 6 times a night, and it's like, 2 big flights of stairs.
Yeah.
And then lifting kegs, putting all the shipments away. I'm like, this is and while I was lifting the kegs too, I'd be deadlifting them.
Oh yeah, baby.
I'd be
Well, as you should. You don't want to throw out your fucking bag.
No, yeah, but also
Kegs are heavy.
I'm doing reps with it, is what I'm saying. Like
okay.
I'm working out with the kegs when I was a bar back, because I was like, this is my exercise for the day. I'm just gonna fucking turn putting all the inventory away into getting yoked. And I look good for a second.
Dude, you look good right now, bro. I'll
Thanks,
tell
man.
you that much.
I'll lick your bowl.
We have
Whoa.
Hey-o.
we have a beefhead that works at Nora's, and the other day he was like, dude, you have really nice forearms. If you worked out, you could get so yoked. He's like, the key is the forearms. If you can tell somebody has nice forearms, that means that they can get big and sexy. And I was like, thanks, Matt. You're a good guy.
Yep. That is a good guy. He's fun.
So,
Nice man.
but what's your favorite and least favorite thing to work out? Like, what's your favorite exercise? I'll start because it was my question, and clearly I had something in mind, right? I didn't. I'm improvising. I like doing chest, and more specific. Chest and tries. That's always my favorite day, and I like doing the little the pull downs.
Yeah, pull downs are good.
Yeah, those feel good, and I can feel it in my tries. And I've always had just like a natural inclination to having some triceps there, so I've always liked working those out.
Yeah, bro. You got to keep those puppies hot, man.
Triceps are like one of the strongest muscles in the body, right? Or am I tripping?
I don't know.
I think so.
I think they are.
I
I
think
think they're like top 5.
Yeah, I think it might be. They do generate.
It's probably
a lot of
like
power.
your legs, muscles, a bunch of muscles in your legs, and I think triceps are probably like up there.
And then my least favorite would definitely be like lunges. I hate doing lunges with weights. Just walking around the gym in circles.
Lunges
with
just
that shit.
hurt, bro.
They hurt, bro, and they're hard. They're hard, and I don't like it. But I like doing the leg press.
It makes you feel good afterwards.
Leg press makes
Like
me feel
when
good.
you finish lunges, it feels so much better than when you start lunges.
Oh, I hate the ropes too.
I never do that.
Dude,
Oh,
that shit-
ropes are tough.
It's
bro.
hard. That shit's so hard.
Yeah, they're super tough, man.
And when you have somebody with you at the gym pushing you a little bit, and they're like, "I want 10 more seconds," you're like, "Dude, they're gonna fall off. I'm going to die right now."
Yeah, when I used to train with our so like even after high school, right? Our high school football coach, Coach
Inappropriate.
Coach Odom, he would
Lamar?
No,
Dude,
no.
crazy.
But Coach Odom, man, he was a great figure in my life because he used to play semi-professional football and was like a really great athlete and everything. And he was our football coach. And dude, he used to train me a little bit. I went like about 6 months or so with getting training from him, doing sessions like once every 2 weeks or so. And dude, he would get me on those ropes, and let me tell you, when you got him staring at you and he's fucking screaming like fucking keep it going, dude, like that shit will put you on your ass, dude. You let those ropes down after you finished a good 45 seconds or a minute of doing them, and you're like, fuck, bro. Like, it's like ropes really fucking work your body because it's like you've got so much going on. You've got your core, you've got your arms, you've got even a bit of your chest as well. You know, your back is fucking flaring. So it's like an entire upper body sort of workout where you just gas yourself for 45 minutes or for 45 seconds. And yeah, dude, that thing will burn you out, dude. Make you feel like a little biatch.
So Norm, next time you're at the gym, you know, when you're on a chest or arms day, you go ahead and try them out.
Yeah,
You'll
I
hate
think
'em.
I've tried it like once, but yeah, it's just not something I go to.
No,
Yeah.
it's really good for you though. The ones that suck the most are the ones that are probably the best for you.
So to go back to your question, Keegan, favorite and least favorite exercises, or at least muscle groups to work out, I'd probably say my least favorite is my legs, man. Leg day, I feel like, is just like I gotta drag myself through a leg day.
Yeah.
And that's speaking on the.
And then it's tough to walk to your car after.
Dude, I don't know.
Yeah.
I love doing legs, dude.
Yeah,
You got some
there-
beef trunks.
There are some days. There are some days.
They could be bigger. I love doing legs, though.
There are some days that I do feel good working legs, but in general, I feel like I'm more so excited to work out like chest and triceps or back and biceps. In general, I just love working out upper body, but the leg days are the ones that I have to like drag myself through because it's like they fucking like, dude, the way I train legs fucking hurts myself. You know what I mean? Like to where it's like,
I agree, but I don't know. There's something about like the second day after leg day
Yeah.
where you can feel like when you can't even bend down. I'm like, dude, I
Yeah.
did fucking work.
yeah.
I'm like, I
definitely.
did that.
I
you know?
like
Definitely.
I like just incorporating legs into my other days. So like when I'm doing back and buys, I'll do deadlifts, you know, and I'm
Okay.
like that.
Yeah. Hell
That
yeah.
is right there into there's my leg workout, you know.
Yeah, and back can easily be mixed into legs for sure because there are so many exercises where it's like when you're lifting something, granted you're primarily using your legs, like deadlifts, you have to use a little bit of your back. It's involved,
Yeah.
regardless of if you want it to be or not. Like it has to support the top half of your body.
It's all about your posture.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I would probably say legs, man. Legs just fucking like they take it out of me, dude. And sometimes I feel like when here's a little admission for the podcast here. If you're listening out there, sometimes when I do leg extensions, when I'm really working my quads, it's like I have to pee so bad, dude. It's like even if I just peed, dude,
Dude,
if I'm doing leg extensions, I just peed, I start doing leg extensions and my body just like fucking is like I have to pee right now. There's something that maybe like I don't know if that's just me
It is.
or if it's
That's
the
just
rest
you.
of the world, but
No.
dude,
I do leg extensions all the time.
Dude,
Watch
I
this.
never have to pee.
I don't have
they
to
just
pee.
they just get me going. To
you
where,
might
like,
just
it's
have
like,
a bladder. Like there might be a bladder muscle that triggers when you
Dude,
do it, and
yeah.
it just fucking.
maybe I'm just cranking myself so hard when it comes to quad
Excuse me?
extensions, dude, that like I start cranking, bro, and like all of a sudden it's like I have to pee. And there's just this urge that comes over my body. And it's like, you don't listen to it because you're just like, I just peed. I'm good. Right?
That's crazy.
But I start hitting them leg extensions, man. And let me tell you something. My body's going to start sending me the signal. You got to pee. But I don't have to pee. But it's
Norm?
going to get the signal.
Oh, he's got to sneeze.
Okay, it
Oh,
went away.
He does not. I hate
Yeah.
that. I hate that.
Yeah, it's okay though.
Nothing aggravates me more than a sneeze that
It doesn't
goes
really
away.
bother me as long as it doesn't like hang out. I hate it when it just like sits there and I'm like for 10 minutes I'm like, am I gonna sneeze?
And then it fizzles, and you're like,
Yeah.
God dang.
Yeah.
I just wish I could sneeze. All right, go on, Norm. What's your favorite and least favorite thing to work out?
I love doing shoulders. Shoulders, dude. That's my favorite for sure. Dude, when I get a
I
good
can't do shoulders that hard. I have a bunk shoulder.
when I
It fucking
do a
sucks.
good shoulder day, dude, I'm like, I feel bigger than I ever have. I'm like, it just makes me feel large. I'm like, dude, my shoulders are fucking huge. So I love doing shoulders, all shoulder workouts. I love lateral raises. I love fucking shrugs. I love,
shrugs.
dude, I love anything to do with shoulders.
Shrugs
bro.
are so easy. I love them.
Line it up. I love fucking face pulls. I love everything. Just give me all the shoulder workouts. I'll do shoulders till the day I die.
I love
Least
doing
favorite is fucking
dips.
cardio. Fuck cardio. I still do it. I do cardio every time I work out, but every time I'm like, dude, fuck this shit. I
You
fucking
do like
hate cardio.
Stairmaster?
Yeah, I'm usually Stairmaster. I usually do Stairmaster for like 15 to 20 minutes. I usually watch one episode of One Piece. That's my
Okay, so
Stairmaster.
like 17
So
minutes
like,
or
yeah,
so.
15 to 20 minutes, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I usually do that, but I fucking hate it. I hate cardio. Cardio sucks, but I know it's good for you. That's what really gets your heart rate going and shit. So I'm like, I'll do it, but I don't like it. But yeah, shoulders. I fucking love doing shoulders, man.
Now you got me thinking, I wish I could rewatch One Piece for the first time.
Okay.
You know?
Hell yeah, baby.
I miss that. I miss that feeling of like just being able to binge 1,000 episodes.
Yeah, I gotta get back on it.
I'm
It's
excited. Oh, hey.
'Cause I can't do that.
Speaking of which, didn't you have a bet that by the end of the
Yeah, I
year you'd
lost.
be caught up?
I owe
Yeah.
Keegan like $70 some still. I think.
I think we're at like 50.
Maybe I don't know. There's
So-
some. Yeah, I'm too broke to pay you.
Yeah, yeah. We're doing it in small increments. So the bet was we made it like 2 years ago, and the bet was that Norm could catch up on One Piece within 2 years
But I'm still only on like episode 700.
for $100. And I was
Yeah.
like, you know
That's
what?
pretty good.
I'm willing to pay Norm $100 to watch the rest of One Piece.
Yeah.
And the time just elapsed at the end of July. And we've just been doing it where, like, you know, we hang out and we go.
Yeah, if we
places.
go out to like dinner, I'll just be like, Keegan, I'll pay for you, so don't.
Yeah.
I'll take it out of the $100.
we take it out of that
Yeah.
hundo or whatever. So
Yeah.
that's how we've been doing it. But yeah. But now, what the funnier thing about that bet is that I made the bet with Norm, and then our other friends Jacob and Iala started watching One Piece after him, and they're both caught up now. So I get to talk to them about it, but I
Because
still
they
can't
both
talk to Norm.
like, dude. It's like I don't think everyone realizes how much time I spend playing video games.
Video games are like
you
other hobbies
like
as well.
when I'm by myself, I go and play video games. I feel
too.
like when
Yeah.
you guys are by yourself, you watch stuff.
Sometimes.
I usually am playing video games like literally all the time. Like if I have time to play video games, I am playing video
Yeah.
games. I'm very rarely doing other things. The only time I'll like stop and watch a TV show for myself is like if Krista just like needs me around, if she's just like, oh, well, I'm going to be doing this. Can you just, then I'll be with her and I'll watch a show. But like, even then, most of the time, I'll like put on a YouTube video and then I'll still like play Hearthstone on
your phone or
on
something.
her laptop.
Yeah.
So like 95% of the time when I have the time to, I am playing video games.
Yeah.
So, and because I appreciate sub so much,
Yeah.
I
you gotta pay
can't-
attention.
I can't put One Piece on in the background because then I literally will miss everything.
Yeah.
So, and I like the show too much to just be like, oh, I'm going to throw it on in the background.
Yeah.
Like, I want to pay attention to everything that's happening because it is that good.
Yeah.
But it's just like, I just don't use my free time to watch TV like that.
But to
I
be
rewatch shit in dub.
to be clear though, Norm, I feel you on that because although my struggle isn't video games for the most part, it is working on music and stuff like that. It's like when I have time, I'm usually trying to do like music shit.
Yeah.
And it's not so much as like watching like other shit.
Yeah.
Like me,
You're like, I don't have time to go watch this show because
Yeah, because it's
I
like
want to
I
work
feel-
on music.
I feel the same way as you do about like I don't want to just put it on in the background because it's like when you're doing sub, you sit there and you have to read everything or else you like miss one sentence and that
And it
one
could be
sentence
big as fuck.
is a crucial
Yeah.
sentence. And then you miss something and you're sitting there like, why is everybody acting like this way right now? And it's because you missed one sentence or like fucking 15 seconds where they explain something
Yeah,
like
even like the scene where like
whatever.
Law and Luffy decided to like team up. If you just weren't watching that, you'd
Yeah.
be
Like,
so fucking confused.
you'd be confused, yeah.
for the entire Dressrosa arc.
For like,
yeah.
You'd be like, "What the fuck
Why
is
are
going
they
on?"
acting? Yeah. Why are they like cool with
Yeah.
each other right now? Yeah, definitely. So I
And
get
that scene was
for
maybe
sure.
like 10 seconds.
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So it's like if you miss that, that's what I'm
It's
saying.
a little one where
And
they're,
it's like
where
this-
they're
yeah.
talking about something and all
It's-
of a sudden they're like, maybe we should team up.
It's literally
and
at
they're
the
like,
end
that
of
sounds good
It's
to
at the
me.
end of one episode of Hazard Punk. They show it, but they don't play any audio, so it's literally dead quiet. And then the start of the next episode, they play the audio, but it's like literally only like 15 seconds long.
It's quick.
So if
bro.
you missed all of it, you'd be like, "Fucking,
Yeah.
what happened?" So,
Yeah.
so yeah, there's just, and that's the thing, because I actually do really enjoy TV shows. But that's the thing, I get into them. So when I get into them, I don't want to miss anything. But because I love video games so much, it's just hard for me to. I can't multitask, and I would rather play video games than do something else.
Yeah.
Just me.
I feel you.
It's like I would
feel
much
you.
rather play. I just love video games too much.
Yeah,
to-
they're great.
I've even been like, I just started replaying Borderlands 2 and shit. Like when I'm by myself, like if I load up and no one's on, I'm just like, I'll play Borderlands 2.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I just
Oh, there you go.
love anime, and there's so many new.
Dude, I do
good
too though.
animes.
Like I love anime, but like
they do
video
take it.
games.
They take full attention
Video
to
games.
watch.
Yeah, they do. You have to pay
Uh,
attention.
But right now, it's kind of a dry spell for anime. Like all the cool things, Jujutsu Kaisen's over for
Yeah,
the
a lot
year.
of things are on a
Fucking
break.
Demon Slayer's
Or
over
if
for the
anything.
year. So I
Yeah, Chainsaw Man, no new season yet. Demon Slayer's new season just ended, right? And then,
So now I'm watching like fucking weird ones. I watch one Bartender Glass of God, and that's a bartending anime. It's actually pretty good. And then
It's actually pretty good.
actually
He's like,
pretty
fuck, I've got 4 Manhattans. This is outrageous. And he's making something.
dude, there
else.
is
It's so
there's
funny.
a fucking golf anime on Netflix, and I want to watch that shit.
yeah,
Yeah, there's a
I love-
golf anime. It
I
looks
love that
fucking
they're just
sick as
making
fuck,
niches.
dude.
I love that they're just making animes out of anything these days.
anything and everything.
Although speaking
Shit
of
you
golf,
could never even think of.
dude, do you guys know what I did on Sunday?
Golfed.
I did.
Oh, you hit your lowest
Dude,
score of
my
all
best
time.
round of all time.
Go ahead
I
and-
broke 80, dude. I shot a 79, which is like fucking. I didn't know if I'd ever break 80 in my life, but I've done it, and now I want to break like 70. If I can in my life shoot a 69, bro.
Hot.
But I will say this, I'll preface it. So one mulligan. So I did. There was one shot I hit, and my dad was like, "Just hit another ball." And I was like, "All right." Super early in the day, didn't count it. Playing with cool people, but it was only one mulligan, one free shot. Everything else, fucking true to golf, true to USGA score rules. I was fucking dialed in. And then the other thing, we were playing from the whites. So the whites are the closest tees that like men play from. So like there's reds are the women's tees or the like junior tees, and then right back from that is the whites. So the course was probably only playing like maybe like 3,000 yards, which like isn't that much. Maybe like 2,750, something like that. But still. Shooting a 69 or a 79, I mean, is like fucking crazy for me. and now it just gives me more of a reason. I think I'm gonna, if I play another round soon and I shoot anywhere near 75 to 85, if I'm in that gap again, I think the next time I go golf, I'm just gonna scoot myself back, and I'm just gonna keep doing that. And once I get back down to 79, say I start playing from the blues, I can get back down to 79, then I'll move back to the like the blacks or the golds, whatever's next on most courses, and then from there, then my goal is just to push back to like where the pros play from. And then if I can just play around a golf and shoot under 100 from the tips, like where the pros play from, like that would be sick as fuck for me.
You'll get there.
Because like shooting a 79, dude, is like crazy.
I'd play from the whites for sure.
Crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, whites are just, one, it's just more fun. So like so when I played on Sunday, bro, there was a 325-yard par 4, which one, I didn't think I could get there. But so the guys in front of us were on the green. So we're 325 yards away. I usually drive like anywhere from 225 to 265 if I get 265 if I hit it really good. Guys were on the green. Everyone else hit. My dad, Campos, my dad's homie, all hit. And then I step up, and I didn't think anything of it. I hit the fucking money drive. I had to yell for. I hit it. Dude, I hit it on the green, like 10 yards past the pin. I was on the green. Drove it 325 yards. I was like, dude, I was like, today's the fucking day, dude. I could feel it. It was just in the air. It felt good. This is the first time I golfed in like 2.5 weeks, too. So I took a break, and then I came back, and I just couldn't miss. I hit like two 35, 40-foot putts, too. Like really long putts. I had no business making. I just fucking drained 2 of them. And I was like, everything just clicked that day, dude.
I love those days when you're just on.
Dude,
you know?
yeah. I was just dialed the fuck in. I was dialed in.
I usually measure it by video games. So, like, I'll wake up, I'll get on, I'll play a round of Hearth. And depending on how that round of Hearth goes is usually how my day is going to go. If I get first place on the first round, I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm in it today. I'm in the zone today.
I feel that.
But if I get on and hit 8th place twice in a row, I'm like, all right, today I'm not cognitively here today. It's not that I'm bad. It's just that today I'm going to have to like pay attention and focus up. But other days you're just, you're in the pocket.
Yeah, dude.
And then you can play your whole day out the same way, Everything starts going your way.
Yeah, it felt amazing. I've never golfed that well before. I hope I can do it again, man. Golfing's just one of those things like you really never know. It's so hard. You never know.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I went home, took a nap. And then me and Campos went to 595, and I proceeded to get fucking hammered. I Ubered to 595. I was like, I'm getting hammered.
He drank responsibly.
Yeah, I did. I Ubered there. I probably had like 5 beers and 2 shots of Fortaleza.
Oh, yeah.
And we watched the rest of the football games, and I went home and fucking knocked the fuck out. It was a great Sunday. It was the best Sunday, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out 79. I'm going to tell my kids about 79. It's going to be sick, dude.
Well, boys, we're nearing the end of this episode here. Do we have any final comments for Fernet Branca? Do we have what do we think about it?
I think if you work in the industry, or if you don't, you're just listening to this, and you've never had Fernet, for a long time I was keeping a liquor, like a dispenser in my apartment where it would just dispense Fernet. So you'd walk in, you could take a shot of Fernet. Try it, Go torture yourself a little bit because you're not going to like it.
It's worth a try.
Excellence knows no oceans, no frontiers.
Wow.
Bless you. Yeah.
That's been another episode
of Please Drink Responsibly.
Please drink responsibly.
Cheers.
Yeah,